In a small, isolated village nestled beside Blackwater Creek, there was a haunting legend passed down through generations, the tale of the lantern keeper. The creek, once a lifeline for the villagers, had become a place of dread, shrouded in eerie fog and whispered secrets. Long ago, a humble ferryman named Jacob tended to the creek, guiding travelers across its murky waters with his lantern. Jacob was known for his kindness, but tragedy struck when a violent storm capsized his boat, and he drowned. His body was never recovered, and the villagers mourned the loss of their beloved ferryman. But soon after Jacob's disappearance, strange occurrences began to plague the village. On moonless nights, a ghostly lantern was seen floating along the creek, its dim light cutting through the darkness. Those who dared to follow the lantern's glow claimed to see Jacob's spectral figure, guiding them with his unwavering gaze. One evening, a young girl named Lily ventured near the creek, hoping to catch a glimpse of the legendary lantern. As she watched the waters, the fog thickened, and the ghostly light appeared, moving slowly along the shore. Mesmerized, Lily followed the lantern, her heart pounding with both fear and curiosity. The lantern led her to an old, dilapidated boathouse hidden among the reeds. Inside, Lily found Jacob's journal, filled with tales of his travels and a final, unfinished entry: "The storm grows near, but I must guide them. The lantern's light is my only hope." Suddenly, the air grew cold, and Lily felt a presence behind her. She turned to see Jacob's ghostly figure, his eyes filled with sorrow. "Why are you here?" he whispered, his voice carrying a haunting melody. "I want to help you," Lily replied, her voice trembling. "I want to bring you peace." Jacob's ghostly form nodded, and he pointed to a locket resting on a dusty shelf. "Take this to my daughter," he whispered. "She will know what to do." With the locket in hand, Lily returned to the village and sought out Jacob's daughter, an elderly woman named Eliza. She explained her encounter and handed her the locket. Tears welled in Eliza's eyes as she opened the locket, revealing a faded photograph of her father. "This was his most treasured possession," Eliza said, her voice choked with emotion. "Thank you for bringing it back to me." That night, the villagers gathered by the creek, lighting lanterns in honor of Jacob's memory. As the glow of their lanterns reflected on the water, Jacob's ghostly figure appeared one last time. He smiled, his eyes filled with gratitude, before fading into the night. The haunting light of the lantern ceased, and the creek returned to its peaceful state. The legend of the lantern keeper lived on, but the fear and dread had lifted. The villagers no longer avoided the creek, and they spoke of Jacob with reverence and fondness. To this day, Blackwater Creek remains a place of reflection and remembrance. Visitors come to pay their respects to Jacob, leaving lanterns along the shore as a tribute to the ferryman who guided them through darkness. And on quiet nights, when the fog rolls in, some say they can still see a faint, ghostly light, a reminder of the lantern keeper's unwavering spirit.